So how do we carry a game on? Let's forget about this game. But how do you carry a game on AD carry? Like what's your... So you need to...
Precise. Incorrect.
Oh, sorry?
Playing precise and safe.
True, but why are we play? Why do we need to play safe?
So you can do as much damage as possible.
And where do you want to do damage? Like how do you really put the damage?
By hitting champion.
True. But if you're trying to win and hit 10 champions to do damage, you need to be in the team fight. Like if you stay on the sideline, I mean, if you have teleport, sure, you can do it. But if you don't, I mean, how can you carry a team fight, a game if you split push as an AD carry, right?
Ooh.
Exactly. I think. Hey guys, how are you doing? In this video, I will be coaching an AD carry that is currently in silver, and I will show him how to get the perfect macro and decision making as an AD carry. This guy improved really hard from the last coaching session, and right now he's very close to gold 4. As you can see, he was silver 3. Right now he's very close to silver 1. He's currently sitting on 57 LP. He has a lot of really good games on Vayne. Of course, sometimes he has those games where, I mean, everyone has those games, but he's really good right now. He's so much better. He's sitting on a 64% win rate, so he got a lot better. And I think that this guy is going to get gold 4 by the end of the season. So definitely the coaching helped him a lot. So if you really want to get better in climbing League of Legends, you have more details about my coaching in the description. But right now, remember that you play against a melee champion in bot lane. If you play against a range champion, they're actually going to poke you, in which case you're not really going to get the shield. So playing against the Yone helped you a little bit right here.
Okay.
Okay, how do you want to play the lane? Tristana or Alistar? Like, what do you want to do against those guys?
Instant dive.
Instant dive, exactly.
Punish the mistakes.
Exactly. Level 1, who wins?
Me.
True. You win as long as you're going to start with E and you're going to put the bomb on them, you win hardcore. You want to go on them, you want to play aggressive, you want to stomp this lane phase. Late game, you still win. This guy outscaling, you outscale, this guy's getting outscaled. And mid lane is really skill. So let's say skill. Jungle is, well, Yone is going to hit the Olaf, and you are going to hit the Volibear. So you are going to, like, this guy is going to outscale because of that. So theoretically, we should outscale by a lot here. Okay, good. So let's take a look. Let's speed it up a little bit. Let's see the way you actually go in right here. 3, 4, 5. You go good way. You ping as well.
Two pings, two.
No, 2 pings. I like it. We're sharpening your gameplay right now. I like it. Don't use E on the minions. Nice. Nice. I don't like that here you didn't really have a tendency to put your E first before trading, because obviously if you put the bomb as well, like you're going to chunk a lot more than so that.
Don't worry. Like I instantly implement it.
Let's see. Okay, you tried it.
A little late though. Yeah.
Yes, pretty late. Okay, so let's talk about
I think I'm just sort of like focusing on the CS than necessarily trying to kill my opponent.
True. Okay, so let's see. So what was the thing that we had to work last time?
Positioning.
It was positioning. Okay, so what angle should we stay on in lane phase?
Left.
Exactly. So let's see your positioning right here. So
I go right.
Exactly. But why is left good on AD carry?
Because supports tend to hide in bushes.
True. And what's the sense of that? Like, why don't you stay in the brush and then support is here?
Because they can stun me.
True. So first of all, enemy support can do something on you. In this case, it's a range support. But what's the difference between Alistar staying here and let's say I'm Yone, I can see Alistar, or Alistar staying into the brush?
Sure.
So let's say I'm Yone.
Oh, right? Because it's more unpredictable.
True. Yeah, I don't see him. I need to ward. And I am generating, if I play Alistar here, I am generating pressure if I stay into the brush. Because they have to just back off.
Yeah.
So super important. Here, big positioning mistake. We should just stay on the left angle. And then because Alistar, they are not, you see what they do? They are like, okay, Alistar is on this angle, I will just go on this angle and trade. Like this is what Yone does. If you stay
here
as
like a melee champion, wouldn't they want to like abuse the brush though to get rid of my auto attacks from hitting him?
The thing is, they can't really trade because you have E. So even if they try to get rid of your auto attack, I mean, how are they going to do it since you do have the word?
Yeah.
Like even if like they can't really get rid of without attack if you have the ward. Like here, what they try to do, you put the ward, you just hit them. If you had hit them with the E, they're chunked. Like what they should have done is that they should have just played safe. They can't really win this matchup. This guy should go for sure for Fleet Footwork and Doran's Shield. They're underestimating you so hard. So hard. In terms of mechanics, you played it okay. You're going a little bit to win melee right here, as you can see. And definitely that is that positioning thing, lane phase. Lane phase. Definitely we need to improve that. Okay, good. Okay, question. How many minions do we need for level 2?
We need 6 melee minions and 1. I'll put you down, okay? And 5 range minions?
So how many in total?
6. 12. 12 or 13. 9.
So it's the first wave and the first 3 melee minions.
Yeah.
Exactly. On bot lane it's 9. On other lanes it's 7. But on bot lane it's 9 because the XP is shared. So my question is, how many minions do we need right now to get level 2, since we know that we need the first wave 6 minions and the first 3 melees of the next wave?
Is 9.
So how many minions do we need for level 2 here in this picture?
That 1 melee minion.
Exactly. So right here, let's see if you're a platinum player. So based on your body language, based on your clicks, if you take this minion and you walk up, that's really good. If you take this minion and back off, that's really bad. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Clicking up. Okay. The next step, if I want to like make your gameplay really good, you should have pinged as well, because this guy wasn't really on the same page with you. He should have been here already. But overall, I appreciate the walking up. So you see this? This is good. Let's see what you're going to do. Put your E as well. Beautiful mechanics. Auto. Alistar is very hyped there. With the W is really good. Okay, question. What do we do now? We got kills.
Jump the wave.
Okay, good. And then?
Recall.
Why is Blades greedy? Or not good? First of all.
Because we can't hurt it.
True. So first of all, you can't hurt it, but why?
Not enough damage.
True.
No
it's,
items.
It's 2 minutes. Like it's 2 minutes in the game. Like the tower is too tanky. So first of all, it's it's 2 minutes. It's too early into the game. Second of all, don't have items. Third of all, the plate is full HP. I mean, you're not going to overextend to stay like 30 seconds to take the plate here, and then enemy jungle comes from behind. Good. So push and recall, you said. Let's see. Clean. Good itemization as well. Okay, Jordan. Okay, we're learning. Nice, I like it. Recall timings. Good.
Would you say going the 2 longswords and the dagger would have been better? Or pickaxe is the best approach?
Pickaxe is the best, because if we do some simple math, like 25 AD compared to 20 AD and 12 attack speed, because those are basically the stats from dagger, longsword. Remember that you already have 110% attack speed from what? From Halo Blaze, right?
Halo Blades.
Exactly. So we have this already, like 110, and we have our Q, which is 50. So which is more beneficial? A little bit more attack speed, knowing that you have 160% attack speed already, or just this 5 little AD?
That extra AD.
Exactly. So it's just simple math, and also simple like
but
that.
If I decide, is there ever a time where I want to take PTA over
Halo Blades? No, never. It's usually better into tanks, but Halo Blades is it's too much better for laney phase to go anything else.
Okay.
Because this rune is so beyond Tristana that it can make the difference between you winning the laney phase being 2-0 or you winning the laney phase being 6-0.
Because I've noticed some pros still go like PTA.
Some persons, some pros.
Some pros.
Okay. I think 99% of the cases they go for
99,
Halo Blades, but let's see. I could be wrong, so let's see.
Halo Blades Padawan's like a huge enthusiast for it, and Gosu was a huge enthusiast for it.
Let's see. Karzi? Or who?
Tyler 1 and Gosu. a huge enthusiast for PTO.
Yeah, I wouldn't really like. As you can see, 99.9% of the cases it's Hello Blades.
Okay.
Because Gosu is just a SoloQ player, and then Tyler one, I mean, he's good, but if you think about like Sven and all those like high tier players, it's so much better to go like that. They also play in high elo, so usually when you play in high elo, it's better to go presence of mind or over heal. But Triumph is by far super good. Like this guy plays in Korea, for example, he needs to play aggressive, so going for Triumph is like really good. It's just preference, but usually this one is better for SoloQ.
Okay.
Okay, good. So did I
When
answer
you're
your
versing
question?
like a 4 AD team, do you ever put in consideration going 2 armor runes?
No, never. Because then never. On AD carry, you can be the tankiest player in the team, but what's your job? Your job is doing damage. I mean, who cares that you have 5 more armor if you don't have damage? If you don't have attack speed? If you don't, like, your job is to do damage. No one else can do as much damage as you can pop if you're really good mechanically. So we can be a tank and escape, survive, but you don't do damage, and then you don't carry. Or you can be so squishy, just don't get like defensive items, which you should, but then you do so much damage. So then if you know how to play team fights and dodge their biggest abilities like Raga's ulti, Volley, Birq, etc., then you're going to do a lot of damage. So defensiveness and AD carry, really bad. Like you need attack speed and you need AD.
Okay.
Super important. Okay, let's talk about this. This is important. Okay, how do you feel right now? Wave, are we safe? Are we overextended? Are we in danger?
No, we're safe.
True. What are you thinking about the 2v2 matchup? Do we win? Do we lose?
We win.
We win. True. So then if we win, we want to look to play really aggressive. What's the difference if we push and we try to all in? Or if we don't push and we try to all in?
Wouldn't that just like ruin our waves though? Like it would just slowly push back into them and they just get free farm. Isn't that like the bad approach to take to it?
So right here, okay, can you repeat what you said, please?
So like from my last session, I remember like you're saying it's like the best idea because you're giving the enemy bot lane a chance to farm.
If you're pushing, right?
Oh, like, yeah.
Exactly. So should we push here?
No.
No, because they're actually going for minions, and then we can roll in. But then you're saying that you shouldn't really push, but then let's see. Exactly, because you're right. Why would we push? Give free farm to Dione, make him stay into the tower and get free gold? No, we want to let Yon go to the minions and then all in, prank him. Alistar has the right idea here. So you see some wave management little thing. Because then if you push, I mean, he went in, you don't have the bomb, you don't have a champion. It's like you play Yuumi without healing. Like Tristana without her bomb is like Yuumi without healing. It's like Ramos without his passive. It's like Tryndamere without his ultimate. Like you don't have a champ. Super important. Because right now, is Yone happy in this case?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, you're going to get ganked here. You can't really all in because it's like pretty close to his tower as well. Like because we pushed here, not only that I gave you free farm and you made him safe, but you also can't all in, which means you're not going to get kills and carry. Super important. So do not push unless you killed him already, or unless you want to go on the refrain, in which case, of course, you want to push first. Very important. So we have some fundamentals of the wave management as well that we need to fix. Okay, good. Alistar is having missions. Nice try. Try to avoid for as much as possible to go in when Alistar doesn't have Q. Alistar without Q, well, he doesn't have a champion. It's again like Tristana without E. Because right now you actually try to do this and then you try to jump on the Yuumi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, try to avoid when Alistar doesn't have spells. Try to avoid doing that because if the worst case scenario is going to occur and you're going to get ganked from behind by Volibear, you're going to get pranked. Okay, good. Okay, I'm loving this. So what should we do right now when the wave is coming into us? So option number A is pushing. Option number B is let the wave to push into us last hit. Option number C is recalling. What do we do?
gold I have on me at the moment?
Let's see.
So I can't really say.
800 only. You can't really buy anything other than 2 long
Shove in
swords.
the recall?
Well, you could. But is there an urgency to go for a recall? Do you have a reliable chance to kill those guys in the next 2 minutes, or is it very, very, very hard?
You may just use exhaust, so it's just better just to dive them.
Exactly, we can just go on them. We can just, well, don't necessarily need to like go into the tower, but if the Alistar goes in, we can just go on them. So right here, what I want to say is that I really appreciate that you're not hitting the minions when they come to you. Because do you remember last session? Your first impulse when the wave came, you always hit. So you see, this is an improvement. Because your default mode has to always be not hitting. So I really like what you did here. You see this? This is something that I didn't do last time. This patience play. Super good. Super good, because if you think about it right now, like Yone is desperate. He needs to do something. Nice, you played it good. Played it good. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, good. So Volibear is coming. We need to run. He's coming right here. You have good map awareness right here. We need to have a question for you. Boom. Boom. Which one and why?
If I W closer to the wall, he has a better chance of catching me. But
True.
if I W onto the right, I have more distance.
Exactly. Because look at this W. He could have just flashed on you.
I want him to be like, yeah, he could have. But I don't think he would have killed me anyway.
True. I mean, he's not
So
that
I
strong.
took the chance of sitting here and fighting.
That's good. That's really good what you're doing. Okay.
So like, was me Wing that still the bad approach? Oh, it was good because I saw my team roaming down.
So even if you W on this way, so here you should always W like this. Because even if your team is coming from behind, you can still approach it from here. So it's not like there is a big difference if you're here or if you're here. But if he flashes on you and he chunks you, then he can do it a lot better if you're here compared to if you're here. So you should always look to close the angles no matter if you're trying to bait or not, because he couldn't really catch you anyways. And you want to be as safe as possible. So you always close the angles. If they go like this, you always double like this.
Okay.
Always. You played it good here. You played it good here mechanically. Let's see what I did after. Okay. And recall. Clean. You go on laney pace. You go fast. Get some farm. Beautiful mechanics as well. Do you ping? Yes, you ping as well. I really like this. Good. This is played by the book. Good. Beautiful combo. Okay, I think you missed a click here. Let's see. Okay, a little bit of a mechanical execution. So you W. Okay, E. Good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, if you had gotten, if you did have the
because I realized I had 6.
Yeah.
But then I realized I can't kill him with my 6.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, you could have here.
No, really?
Yes,
you have so much health.
Your ulti does 300 damage. 300. So right here, if you go on him like you did, which is amazing, like right now, auto, he's 121. Your ulti does 300 damage. Let's say he does 280 damage. He has some magic resist. So you can kill him here, see?
Like I tried R'ing him, like, but as I ordered there, I should have not ordered. I should have just R'd.
Yes. Exactly. Okay.
Just haven't played Tristana in a while.
Okay, nice try right here. It's going to be a montage. Yeah, it's going to be a montage. I really love this. I really love this. This is good. This is good. I like this. Don't think you were used to do those kind of things back then on Vayne, on other champs. This is super good. So, but what is your plan right now? Do you want to stay mid lane?
Stay mid lane until Cat comes.
Okay, so what's your plan right here?
Bottom.
Ooh, okay, so right here when you're leaving, remember, it's all about you carrying the game. So what should we do? Should push one more wave first, make sure you get the resources. Katarina got the triple kill. She got your wave, she recalled. You deserve a wave here.
Okay.
So even if she was with you, you want to share the goal. Because sharing the gold and getting 4 minions out of 10 is better than getting 0.
Because I feel like I can get there in time though, in the bot
True.
lane.
If you push it like in the beginning, like right now, right here, if you're walking up right now, like right now you're just walking up and you're not really hovering like this, you can push the wave and go there as well at the same time.
But I would have missed the wave.
True, you'd miss the wave right here, but if they keep pushing, we can just push mid lane.
Okay.
So you should always, the rule of thumb that you should do, every time when you go on a lane, just steal the farm, take the farm as well. Because you're ready to carry. If you don't take the farm and you do 2 or 3 rotations in a row, you lose the game because you're going to be really behind. Like this Yuan is super behind, but you could have been a lot more ahead. So after you go mid and you try to do something, clear a wave, push one more. Just instantly push one more. Even if Katarina is here, you need to always have this tendency of, hey, I want to get the farm, I need to be strong, it's me, it's about me getting the game. It's not being selfish, because you need items. Objectively speaking, AD carry with 1 item is useless. With 1 item and health, almost useless. 2 items, you're useful. So objectively speaking, you need 2 items, so you have to take the wave. Because you're probably going to lose some of the minions. Yes, you lost the wave anyways, you see? Like you lost some of the wave anyways. But if you had pushed this, then you get some farm, you see? Very important. Because if you just go to the mid lane and don't take the farm, I mean, you got the wave, but you could have just get 2. Because Katarina was in base. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. Good positioning, really good positioning. Okay, I want to see this. Oh, you did a trick with the double E, I like it. Okay. I don't like that, so right here you're turning, and I don't like that you see that you're turning without E. This is a bad thing. Like, you should just put the E first immediately. You see how many auto attacks we do without E? And then, okay, you miss the E as well, but it's okay. So in those team fights, you should always start with E. You should always put the bomb into them because you don't really have damage as Tristana without E. Okay. Okay. Good. Exactly like that. Okay. Good play. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
That's good. No, it does good. It does good.
Okay.
That's good. The build is good as well. You go bot lane. Pushing the tower. This is good. Making a rotational mid lane. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so what do you want to do right now? So first of all, do you want to group?
We could possibly group, but we don't know where the team is.
So how many items do we need to group as an AD carry?
Cool.
Exactly. Do we have 2 items?
No.
Not really. So we need to still power farm. After you push the wave all the way to bot lane, you can rotate mid lane. Just a little bit.
I should have like taken like some of the camps as I was going down.
This one? This one? No,
yeah.
It's greedy. It's greedy. It's greedy. You don't want to greed for it. Like you have the wave to bot lane, you can just get the wave. So this is good what you're doing. Okay, in those kind of situations, try to actually see what's the urgent thing. Like right now, the Krugs can wait. We need to get the wave because as you're getting the Krugs, you're losing the minions. So in order for you to really maximize the tempo, get the wave and then move into Krugs. In addition of that, so you don't really lose the farm. In addition of that, they can see you walking here because of the wave.
So, wait, did I walk into the rush?
Yes, you
walked
like this.
Did I walk around?
Okay. You walked like this. So first we need to push the wave and then we need to just go for the Krugs for tempo.
Yeah.
What did you want to ask?
Like the original thought, like when I was thinking of what I was wanting to do, I wanted to get ready. So I wanted to catch this jungle farm as quick as possible because if I sat in the wave, I would be in like more tight spot of like escaping. So like me doing this grump, I have like an opportunity of an escape. Okay, and so they sort of don't know where I'm positioning as well.
Well, the thing is, right now, if you see their vision, like again, let's say they didn't have this word. You just walk like this. Like they know that you're there because of the wave.
But I
So
have
just
like 2 exits.
true, but where are they coming from? They're coming from either this angle
Coming from the left.
or this
Yeah.
angle. So if you stay here and you go like this, you can still very easy escape. Or even like this. But if you stay here and one comes like this and one comes like this, you're just dead. Because you can't go like this and you can't go like this.
Like I did see like a possibility of just jumping over that wall.
True,
Just like,
but if he comes from like right here, he can flash on you and you're dead. If you put a ward here and you stay on the wave, you're going to see people coming at you. In which case you're going to run, W, and run. Close to the wall.
Alright.
So right here, it's more important for you to really not think about enemy jungler camps. You need to think about the wave first. Always wave is more important. Because first of all, farming is more important than anything. Second of all, you want to make sure you don't die. If you go like this, true, you're going to steal the farm, the camps faster. But I mean, they see you because you just walked like through minion wave. And then the minions, of course, they give vision. As you can see, this is their vision. Even if they didn't have this ward, they see you walking there. So get the vision minions first. Make sure this is darkness for them. They don't know that you're here, in which case they can't really catch you.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
How do I make certain that it's not water then?
Well, you can't make sure it's not ward, but you can make sure the wave doesn't see you.
Okay.
Okay, didn't play it bad.
And I go mid here.
Okay, is this rotation good?
Pretty certain, like, I get close to getting tower here.
Okay, so right here, what should we do?
Would you say recalling's better?
So
catch more gold and come back with a...
What if you go here and a big team fight is breaking out? Are you strong?
No.
Like, what's the difference between you and Yon? He's actually stronger.
Berserker boots.
Berserker boots. So basically, how much? 800 gold. But if you think about the real difference, like the real difference is like huge. It's 1.6k gold. He's not 8. So it's basically double what you have. So you can go mid, try to take the tower, and then you get flanked and you lose the fight completely because you don't really have items. Or you can go recall, get your zeal, come back in lane, and then you are ready for the fight because you have items. Because after they get the kill on Alistair, what do? They go mid lane. They are going to find a mid lane, and then they will want to fight because, well, you have one item, you didn't really recall. In addition to that, you also have 0 mana. So we should just recall here. Because again, going mid lane, if they come and you sit on a lot of gold when you fight, you don't have the full potential of Tristana. Like right now, you're just at 70%. So with 1.2k gold, if we do the math, a kill is 300 gold. Right now, you're not using 4 kills, which means you're 0, 1, 4. So if a team fight is going to break out mid lane, you don't have a champ.
Okay.
Exactly. So what should we do right here?
Just recall.
Exactly. Let's see what is going to happen. Because I think that I'm pretty sure they're going to go mid. Yes, and then you overextend a lot more. Yeah, this is big. This is big. This is big. Because look at your damage. Like imagine if you had like the crit here. Because look how close this was. Auto. Like here, if you have a crit, like he was this HP. If you have a crit, you might actually get him to this HP. So let's see how much you're going to really stay here. Okay, so that was definitely a big thing. And then right now you recall, but what's the problem? Like Graga says, thank you for the tower. Tristana is not here. We're going to group around mid. We know that she's recalled. We can just fight. Or you could have just recalled right here when Alistar had died on bot lane, and then you go mid lane and you fight with items. So this is actually big because you can beat 10-0. You can win the lane phase so hard, it's not going to matter. Because if you just stay on like 2k gold and you don't use your gold, I mean, you're not really 10-0, right? Same thing in this case. You're 3-1, you played really well, good recall timing, good mechanics, good. But then if you don't use the gold, you don't have an advantage. You fight mid, you go like this, you make this rotation, you fight mid, but you lose because you don't have enough damage. Super important. Because you want the lane phase, but right now you should use your gold. Because right now you're just going to win every team fights really. Super good mechanics here, You still lost the fight, but you did your job. But the thing is, again, if we try to think about what happened here, they get vision. they get to catch us. Why do they get to catch us?
Dude,
Well,
this fight was going to be bad at the Dragon Pit.
true, but
I just
remember,
saw it.
if you didn't really fight mid lane, they don't really have this angle.
Okay.
Like, let's think about like if you had recall right here. You recall, then you go mid lane. Then they are not allowed to do it this one. But right now, why they can actually walk up here? You're in base, so they can't really react. So your recall timing influences the whole situation right here. Because Alistar can't walk up, they can get vision, they can go over the wall, and because of that, our team got caught. And because our team got caught, we lost the trade. So just that recall timing ended up giving them everything on the map. Because he played a really, really good mechanic right here. But again, didn't really recall correctly there. Okay. This is a really good decision. Need to recall us up here. How much gold do you have? 1k, good. Good. Nice. Oh wait, did you watch Gosu? You said Gosu PTA. Did you watch Gosu?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Gosu. I was watching, I think I have like more than 500 hours watching him, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, I really love
Montage
this.
clips or his stream clip?
Both, but so much in Gosu. I don't know. It was this Gosu Twitch. Probably right now it's like just Gosu.
Yeah.
I have for sure he's...
He hasn't streamed in months.
3 years, wow. Yeah,
He
I
did
have him.
stream earlier this year though, but been a long time.
You can watch his like 3 years game. Let's see how the game look. Oh my god, the game is so fun. He plays Vayne. Oh, he plays other games as well, yeah. Yeah, I loved watching him, I swear to god. Oh my god.
The Nostalgia trip.
Oh my god. This is so fun. Some good old days. I was watching him like 5 hours per day, really. I was a big fanboy. I mean, I still love him. But I mean, he doesn't really stream that much, so... Do you like him? Do you like watching him?
I don't like his mentality for the game though, but I enjoy watching him.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Wait, is he like tilting a lot?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
says this is a very coin flip role, but he did hit Challenger this year though.
Okay. That's not bad.
In EUS.
What, in US?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so right now, going back to the game. You have 2 items. Are you strong to fight?
Yes.
So what's your job right now in the next 2 minutes? What do you want to do when you achieve 2 items?
Fight.
True. So do you want to farm bot lane, go side lane, power farm?
No.
No. Step number 1 is staying around your team. So what happens if you go bot lane here?
I can get caught and die. And I give up Baron.
True. So this is a big thing. You're so strong, you can carry this 1v9. But I mean, if you're not going to be here with them, Alistar can't get vision. This guy can't get vision, he can't walk up. And we need to completely give up everything. Right now, they see Tristana on bot lane. What does the enemy team do? Boom, they get some vision here. You got lucky that this guy is on bot lane. But this is a big thing. It's a big thing. So after 2 items, prioritize not staying on the side lane. Again, unless the wave is here in our tower. In which case, you get the wave and then you rotate back mid lane. So the rule of thumb...
Wouldn't we want to try and force someone to like come down bot lane and then we can start a Baron? Like,
as a team,
like
as 4 people.
Strategy?
So you
like,
go bot lane and then our team goes Nash, right?
Like I push the wave bot and the wave is going to be slowly pushing towards the enemy tower. And if I recall, in a comeback call for a Baron as they lose a teammate, but we're 5, isn't that like a good strategy there?
So what happens if you're pushing here? What is going to happen with the enemy team here?
They might force Baron.
Exactly. Do they need to catch this useless wave?
No.
Exactly. So right here, even though that sounds like a good strategy, your job as an AD carry is to do damage. And you want to be in the team fight to do damage. So staying on the side lane, right now they can... This guy is really bad. Like he's really bad. Like this is very obvious. Tristana is bot lane. We need to go Nashor. We have so much. Like they should have just get vision. You also got like we are pretty lucky here because they have Yumi, and Yumi is very scared to use her words because I mean she can't face you because Yumi. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But definitely be careful with those decisions. Because right here, if you go bot lane, they can force Nashor and game is over. You played so amazing, your team is actually not that behind. The GP is useful. This guy, I mean, he's a piece of meat there. He has some health. So he can do something. But then if you just go bot lane and they go Nashor, game is GG. So in other words, if you have 2 items, avoid going on the side lane on bot lane.
Okay.
Super important. Oh, we didn't get punished here. But definitely... The games are so slow in this region. Swear to God, so slow, they don't fight. I think I would love to play AD carry in this region, it's so fun. You get to play the game, you get to get 2 items. If I play in O West, it's either I stomp, I'm 10-0 or 0-10. Like they fight, they just fight. It's just Korea. Okay, did you get positioning? Okay, played really good. You played well, but not perfect. So what is the first thing that we need to consider when we actually approach a team fight like this? So your positioning is best. I love your positioning. This is super good. This is super good. But what about... Okay, so what should we do right here?
Do as much damage as possible.
How do we do that?
Auto attack.
E. Exactly, but you see that you do 1 auto, 2 autos, 3 autos, 4 autos, and then...
I feel like the main reason why I didn't do it is because I don't feel like I can kill Trendmere if he has his R up.
Okay, so then what's the difference if you basically just auto, and then you need 20 auto attacks to actually kill him? Or if you put the E, you do 10 auto attacks, and you force his ulti, and you play from there.
Okay.
So you can force his ulti, right? Because it's not necessarily about killing him, but if you force his ulti and you make him this HP, I mean, he's out of the fight. Because you don't really have any better usage of your E. Like your E is like, at the moment, around 14 seconds, yes. So right now, it's not like, okay, I'm not going to put the E on Trinda because I will go on Yone. Well, I mean, how can you go on Yone? Or hey, I'm going to go on Volibear with my E. No, in 99.9% of the cases, going on the closest target and hitting him with the E is best.
Okay.
Super important. Because here, you could have just completely burn his ulti. But you see how many... You also do the R there.
But I kill the iron here, if you wonder.
Okay, that was a good play. That's a good play.
And then from this, I just... Because my team's dead, I take tower.
This is good. This is good. This is good. Because they already take the Nashor. But what I did in the beginning wasn't really the optimal play. Very good. Let's see what we're going to get. 2.1. Do you know without looking how much gold do you need?
I'm pretty sure I'm trying to build IE here.
Yeah, so how much do you need? You have this.
3,000. Oh, is it 2,100?
At the moment, yes, because you have the cloak.
Okay. Yeah,
no, this is how much you have. This is how much you have.
Okay.
How much do you need, do you think?
1,200?
No, that's 1,300. It's if you have BF sword and if you have pickaxe. So we need 2.5.